endless, sitting up, I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I need time to heal, the pain makes it real. I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill. The bad thoughts are still a good thought and ill. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost, I feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this drive it kills, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal? I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. And I recall the past real vaguely. I remember everything they'd say. Maybe thought that I was crazy, thinking that
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's it's Joe Mundy, and we're back within a TEW9 stream. I'm not sure how long we'll go for tonight. Hopefully, I get a bit of a pep in my step once we start, but been a massively long day today, and I got sunburnt when I didn't think I did, so I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself at the moment, but a good day was had. Went out and played some golf with the lads, and around the Sterling Golf Course, which isn't a small golf course, and we went buggies and everything, and we had some fun, which is good. But yeah, as I said, bit sorry for myself at the moment. Back's a bit sore from playing, and as I said, a bit sunburnt, but that's all right. That's it's part of the fun, I guess. But it was a good day overall. As the title states, there we're bleeding money, and we're trying to survive at the moment. So I think looking at the screen, it says we're $171,000 in debt. So I don't know what the cutoff is on this game. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. Who knows? So I haven't started off too well. Like another event in 15 days. And hopefully we can get some actual people to this event. Because I think there's only... Well, the last one was an Evolve show. We got 29 to, and I think the one before that was 43. So... and I think we've ran a total of 4 events now. If we just go to the game screen, we can have a look, really. All shows, yeah, so 4 events we've run so far. So we're still trying to build credibility up. So it's 29 for the Evolve show, 42, 36, 43. So sort of gone down. Been a bit of a wave, high, lower, about the same as the start, and then low. But the Evolve show was the best show as in show ratings, so there is some promise there. So where are they? They've one was held in Findon, the rest were held in Adelaide. So we're gonna have to stay at that Adelaide, South Australia. I think it's not an actual event or the actual venue, but yeah, we'll have to stay there, I think. So what did we end on last time? We started the pre-booking last time. No, we didn't. We haven't got any pre-booking by the looks of it. So we must have just finished the Evolve show on the last one, and now we're on the road to Rise to Glory. Where is the tournaments? Has that been updated? So the quarterfinals. Yep. Havoc beat Red Shock, Itoa beat Joe Money, Cray beat Hater, and Brooks beat Dusk. So the semi-finals is Havoc versus Kaitoa and Cray versus Brooks. So we've got to make sure we get those two matches into Rise to Glory. I should probably start writing this stuff down. I will forget otherwise. I keep coming back and having to look at it because I forget. Havoc, Kaitoa, Cray, Brooks. There we go. So they're the two matches we want to do at Rise to Glory, which is the next event. Which isn't really didn't really work out right. Well, actually, that works out well because we'll do these semi-finals at Rise to Glory, and then the Evolve title will be crowned at the Evolve show. Makes perfect sense. I planned that all along. Definitely. Anywho, so let's pre-book those matches. Where are we? Pre-book. Rise to Glory. Pre-book a match. Havoc versus Kaitoa. Pump that up to 12 minutes. Just have Havoc's the heel, right? It should be. Works heel, yep. Kaitoa is the face. It's cool momentum. We don't like that. Gimmick's not great, so we're gonna have to try and build that up a little bit. G'day, Pineapple. How are we tonight? So Victor will be Kaitoa. The rest of that stuff I reckon I'll do later. And then we can add that on there. The rest of it we'll do later. How was your Thursday? What's that one pre-booked? Pre-book. James K versus Adam Brooks. And James Gray. Not bad. It's not weird after New Year's. My neck is still a bit sore, and not too bad. Yeah, well, I don't know what happened with me New Year's. I couldn't sleep at all, so I think it was like 5:30, 6 in the morning that ended up falling asleep on New Year's Day, which is a bit weird, but we didn't do much either. It was just chilled out, which was good. Same thing, we'll do the rest of that stuff later. I don't know why I keep persisting with these video promos, but actually, we're not going to do any of those yet. We don't have to worry about that. Do those later. Well, I did wake up to Eddie knocking on my door saying there was a crackhead at the front of the house and we think she stole one of my packages, which is amazing. Yeah, that's not good at all. So much of that going around. You see it all the time on all the bloody local groups about people posting people's names and or faces on there from their cameras about stealing people's packages. Fucking thieves, I hate them. Keep your hands to yourself. Kind of got a feel. Let's just leave them for a second. Extremely hot, extremely hot. Hardly started this, so fairly good. So we've got to have a match between those two, so that's one match we can add on there. Part of me feels like this is ready for a blow-off. Like we've had quite a few segments there. I reckon we might finish that one off at the show as well. So pre-booking. Let me give him a hardcore match. Hardcore match. It was just a calendar that my uncle sent up of him and the family, but look on the bright side at least. See you next Tuesday. Well, know what date it is. Well, it's Monday, but anyway. Oh, no, I see what you said. I thought you were saying we'll see me next Tuesday. I was like, we'll see you Monday for training, but yeah, at least the crackhead will know what day they took their drugs, I guess. So, yes. This will be hardcore match. I can have an all-out match. It's going to be a clean win. What other finishes have we got here? Does it have like table finish or anything like that? Had to get around the auto mod. Oh yes, that's a good call. Well, we want it to end that storyline. Distraction, replacement referee. We don't want any of that. At least you're seeing the positive side of it. If I would just be pissed off if someone stole my stuff. That's a good thing about working from home for me, is I'm here most of the time anyway, unless I need to go out. There's no real anything here to put in here about like a table ending or anything like that. Hey Con, how you going? Hope you had a good New Year's. Did you get up to much, or? Not good to be honest with you. If nah, it's going alright. I'm enjoying it. Just the company is $173,000 in debt at the moment, so trying to pull that back. So we're gonna finish off this storyline for this show. Plus, we got 2 matches for the Evolve tournament. So hoping we can get some more fans in. Got my uncle though, he's got another one made up. That's alright then. As long as that's happening, you're still not gonna miss out. Just got a people finish there if that's the case. Your instinct that the hardcore match aim is inappropriate for your fan base and should be avoided. Meh, it's one off. Boys are in hospital all night? That's not good. Hopefully they're all okay now. And you change up the storytelling then, Mr. Jimmy King. Happy with that. Just worried that they might have out cash in the card or something, but he said he didn't, so I'm happy. Oh, that's alright, at least you're not losing it. Ah, the old rhinovirus. That's not fun at all. It annoys me that sometimes it doesn't drag it. I don't usually make myself win, but this time we need to continue the storyline. So we can't steal the show or anything like that. A wild brawl. That's what we put the girls as though. Storytelling. Just have a scripted match. I'm gonna have to do a DQ or something like that. Cheap win. It's going to be a cheap win. The exact finish is going to be a DQ finish. DQ. Intentional DQ finish. There we go. Let's pre-book that. So we've got 4 matches already, so that's good. I've hired a heap of people, so I'm going to have to use some more people and stuff in this as well. We're going to have a pro height. As I said, it's probably not going to work once again, but we'll try. If this is enough. Video pre-taped hype. we need... the subject of the video as well. Advanced storyline for that. I haven't really been using... that did not work. Ah, okay, is it? Why is it not there? Whatever. Blue odd, blood off. Pre-book. Alright, let's do that for the pre-bookings at the moment. We're gonna have to progress a little bit. It's gonna cost me more money. Yay. Let's go 7 days. I got a weird look from a random today because me and Annie did a lap around the block hoping she had opened it and then dumped it on the ground. Got a weird look because you were running around the block, or... Oh, you got a weird look because you were looking in bins. Fair enough. I can understand why you got a weird look, but bit annoying. As I said, bloody people just need to keep their mitts to themselves. Fan on because my face is burning right now. I actually didn't think I got sunburn, but here we are. And I was kind of celebrating that first time that I hadn't got sunburn. Put sunscreen on twice. Oh, look, I don't give a shit what they do with it. If they want to take drugs and they want to ruin their own life, go for it. It's not my problem. Just keep your hands to yourself when you do that shit. I gotta get another backup playlist for this music too, because it's starting to be annoying now. Was live on TikTok. How does that go for you? I don't put enough work into my TikTok, so I don't have enough followers to go live. Horrible. She kept yelling Chris because when Eddie got home, she asked him his name, and he told her his name was Chris. Ah, there you go. The next time I see Eddie, I should call him Chris, is what you're saying. Told 5 people to go F themselves and got banned. Oh, jeez. That does not sound fun at all. Just because they were being douchebags, or...? Let's just stop that music for 1 second. Be live in an hour. Should be funny. If I remember, to be fair, I probably won't, but if I do, I'll do it. I'll do it, I tell you. Do you play games when you go live on TikTok, or is it more so when you do those? I've seen people do the like different challenges and stuff like that, and they go head to head with people, and whoever gets the most fucking donations or little logo things that they send win. Skip. I've updated the playlist now. There we go. That's much better. Might not go too well on YouTube, but whatevs. Saying, where's my boyfriend at? And I said, I don't know. Ask your mother. And the guy said, don't bring family into this. And I said, you brought my boyfriend into this. Let's play guitar and do battles on there. Fair enough. I feel like those battle things, I've seen a few people do them, and it seems like a lot of effort. Because what do you need? You need, is it like 1,000 followers or something to be able to do the lives? The 500 is okay. Couldn't even tell you what my followers are on TikTok. That's how much I pay attention to it. $195. That's how well my TikTok's going. It's weird. Like sometimes TikTok, like some videos do really well. The one that I thought would do well, my last Age of Empires one, has got like 256 views, which is disappointing. My highest rated video, I think, is the Green Hell one. That's got nearly 15,000 views on it. So, yeah. Interesting. Going live in there is good for engagement. I don't know. I think it can be pretty hit and miss from what I've seen. Like, sometimes it's okay, but there's a lot of Deros on there and a lot of shit stalkers, and sometimes it just doesn't seem like it's worth the effort. I can't do it anyway, right? But I'm just going from what I've looked at, so... Some people are pretty chill, but then you get others that are just on there to troll. Don't forget the song requests are on. If you want to put anything in the queue, then go for it. Obviously, that's from Twitch chat only. Had fake profiles about me and Tam. That's just weird. I don't understand people that do that. But you see a few people all the time are like, oh, someone's done a fake profile of my Facebook or my Instagram. Right. I suppose that's the world we live in these days, isn't it? That everyone's trying to make a quick buck, whether it's posting on fake links for people to try and go to pay tickets for events or all that stuff. Like my stepdad sent me a message, and I knew straight away there was something wrong with it. And it literally just said, hey, can you give me your number? And I was like, well, one, you know my number, and you have my number. And so I texted him, and I was like, why are you asking for my number on Facebook? He's like, I did it. I was like, yeah, funny that. I said, by any chance, did one of your friends send you a message like that, and you sent your number through? And he's like, yeah, I did. And I was like, you absolute numpty. So his Facebook got hacked as well. And then he had to reactivate it and change all his passwords and go through a bunch of bullshit just to get it fixed. I don't see the point of it. Like, it's just a pain in the ass. I think it's just more just to ruin people's days than actually get anything out of it. I had a random come on and say, how's Dan, who was my brother? And I'm like, Nanya? What do they do? Just go stalk your social medias and then ask you random questions. People are fucked. They really are. It's weird. Like, I just don't get them. They're not actually getting anything out of it other than to just be a pain in the ass and troll. guess that's what they've got. They haven't got much else in their life, obviously, if that's what they're going to do. But each to their own. Yeah, it's kind of, as I said, weird that that's the case. Like, why do they need to go to that level? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me to do that, but hey, I don't know. As I said, I don't understand it, but good luck to them. There we go, that's better. I didn't know I could do that. Sure, ACWS have had that happen before. Yes and no, it hasn't been too bad. We had one real weirdo that was like making up bullshit stories. Like there was one that was some just cooked girl that was saying that she trained with ACW, and I'd never met her in my life, and then she was starting rumors about people, and then she's like, this other girl, and she's like, oh, I'm going to sue you guys for one of your trainees. I'm like, well, that's fantastic, because I have no idea who you're talking about, and he's never trained a day in their life with me, so good luck with that. It's a drama from people. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. As I said, for me, I don't understand it. It's just weird. But each to their own. I don't know how many days we've gone through either. I haven't been paying attention, so we should be pretty close, though. I haven't checked, but is it? Does anyone know if it's the fact that I think WWE is no longer on Binge or anything like that, or Foxtel? I think it's all now moving across to Netflix. My brother went out with a girl who goes to ACW shows, and she caused some big problems with him and made up all this stuff about him, so now he doesn't go, which sucks. Oh, really? Didn't know about it. That's shit. I could probably pick who that girl is, to be honest with you. Because there's only one girl that comes to our show still that has done that multiple times to other people. Which is why we have rules as wrestlers. Don't fuck the fans. Yeah, exactly. The person I thought it was going to be. Oh, Jesus Christ. Good times. Alright, where are we at? Now we're down to up to 180,000 in debt, so this isn't looking good. I'm not sure how we pull this money back, but we're 8 days away from the next event. We should probably try and book some more stuff. I don't know if there's anyone here that plays the game or not currently, but I don't know why you can't choose the venue. Like, I've got it here. I've got the venue chosen. Which I'm going to leave that. I know that's going to cost me more money and put me in more debt, but it seems like every time that we go to that event, then it asks me to choose the venue. I don't know. Maybe this one might work. I don't think I've done it with this one here. Oh, we had it there, so I had to choose that venue when we did the last time. I don't know. We'll see. How's the commentary team going? This lineup is very low experience together. That's fair. But they're getting there. They only did for 8 weeks, and she wanted kids from him, but he said it was too soon, so she went off. Nah, she's a weird one, that one. I think at one point that same person was making rumors about a wrestler that supposedly impregnated her. And it was a wrestler that wouldn't touch her with your dick, but it's a different story. Not have anything for that yet. Drama is not fun, Apple. As you get older, you just want a peaceful life. Just enjoy what you do. So there's our chemistry, looking alright. Yeah, it's pretty hard to read sarcasm in on a chat, buddy. Buddy old power. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? Pre-booking. Who else should we put in matches? We apparently got Joey suspended. Who's Joey? There's a couple of Joeys. But the short and narrow from ACW, no, she didn't get anyone suspended. So what's the PWS say? I think. Oh, well, I can't speak on their behalf. That anything could happen there, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? What have we got so far? We've got those matches. We don't really. What do we need? We need obviously Kit needs to have a match as well. Did we pay that off last show? I can't even remember now. What was the last show? Last show was the Evolve show. Yeah, it was UGG. Did we have a Fatal 4-Way this show? No, that was before that. UGG won the Fatal 4-Way to get his match. So we didn't use Slex last show. I didn't really want to book Slex against Hit straight away though. We're gonna build Slex up a little bit. I'll fight Kit. Refika Hendrick vs Kit will bring all the cash in. I haven't even made you yet, so you don't have a ref fighter either, so I kind of can't put you in as a ref. So who else have we got here? Slex we haven't used. I said we'll get Slex on this show. So we've got him as face. Maybe do Slex vs Dust, maybe? Just any random weird face. Yeah, if he comes and he buys tickets, just get him to sit on the opposite side of where she does, and if she starts shit, then let us know and we'll have a word. Because at the end of the day, if she's going to cause issues, I'm not going to deal with her shit. Yeah, we got Slater as well, too. Slater versus Slex, that sounds good. So how many tag teams? So let's start working that out. What tags we're gonna do. Obviously, there's no real momentum for this match, but whatevs, mean. Didn't know what that was, now you do. Before it was just sound, but I found a little clip for it too, so now it does a video as well. That's right, so we used him in the Fatal 4 and we haven't done anything since then. Slater versus Slex. They're going to go for 15 minutes. I'm going to add this. I'm going to do something else. We're going to do a draw for this. Build these guys both up at the same time. They can try and steal the show. Or make it a spectacle. It's not really a spectacle. Let's keep it there, so keep strong. Gotta script it. Exact finish. I don't see time limit draw here. 10 count finish. 10 count knockout stoppage. Oh no, there it is. Time limit finish. I don't know how well this is going to go. It could backfire. Oh, no comments from the booking team. Also, you got rid of the Joe Hendry thing. So I never had the Joe Hendry thing. That's on Duke's channel. Just watch some of Slater's stuff on YouTube. You're right. He has some good stuff. I've been saying that for a while. He's got lots of great little training videos and stuff like that. So. That's 5 matches so far. What else we want to do? Because after we finished my stuff with antivirus, did we end up? We've got Duke, don't we? Oh, okay. I thought I signed him. Maybe I didn't. Whoops. I'll have to go sign him, and then we can sign Chase and Malachi. Did we? What have I done? Have I put Kit in a match yet? No, I have not. So that would help if I actually put the champion in a match. Kit. Who do we want as a face? We just did Caveman Og. Basso is a heel. We don't want Down Under. He's been there already. Exclude already booked. Breadshaw. Have they wrestled before? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe we'll just do Kit vs Hater. That works. Watching some old Raws or SmackDowns how to on Netflix. It's been good. Have they got? They haven't got everything up yet though. They're slowly just uploading it. Yeah, is that right? I haven't checked it yet, so I can't comment too much on it. Pulled the rules back to 83. Okay, well, I've got that on there pretty quickly then. No, it's is that gonna be, there we go. It's a bit weird. 93 at the moment. Okay. What's that? 2, 4, 6 matches. That's not too bad. We have to put some angles in there shortly as well. Progress another few days, eh? That's alright, at least it goes back to 93. Is there many of the pay-per-views on there, or is there any like WCW or ECW or anything like that yet? Oh, shit, I don't know if that squirted in my face. SmackDown back to 93 and NXT back to 2014. Okay. Sweet. But it'll be a lot easier to look at now that it's on Netflix, so I should have a check of that later. Well, they're moving with that quickly then, which is good. So what's the first pay-per-view that they're doing on Netflix then? Because Royal Rumble's in February, I think. Is that right? Is that the first one? Is it the Rumble? For some reason I thought they had like some New Year's. I could be wrong though. So February 1st is Royal Rumble. Okay, so that's the first. Okay, fair enough. Well, it'll be second for us because it's Australia, but it's 1st of February in the US. So what's the 2nd of February? Is that a weekend? Because they've moved their events to Saturdays now, haven't they? Yeah, it does. It's sick. Used to hate that they used to do their events on Sunday nights and then we'd get them on Mondays. So it's good that they now work their events on Saturday night, so now we can watch it on the Sunday morning. So that's good. The first one will be the Rumble then. And the first Raw is this week, isn't it? Or is it next week? I reckon the first to be shown on Netflix is going to be NXT tomorrow. What's that? What's the NXT show called then? Is that the one that's the New Year's? Just says, oh no, the Raw doesn't start till January 6th, it says. That's not this week, that's next week. Which is also this week coming up. Don't worry about it. That it is this Tuesday coming up. I don't even know what day of the week it is, probably because I've been on holidays, so. People are complaining about not every single everything on Netflix. Yeah, well, people are just going to be a little bit more patient, right? Like, it's not just going to happen straight away. There's a lot of shit they need to upload there, so it's going to take some time to transfer all that data across. I know, arguably, you could say that they know this has been coming for a while, and they could have been loading up their servers in the background, but still, you can deal without some wrestling for a little bit. There's plenty of stuff to watch on there wrestling wise as it is from what you've already said. So I think it just goes back to people just wanting to complain for the sake of complaining. I think so. Yeah, exactly. YouTube. There's plenty of wrestling around. I don't know. I understand that as well, pineapple. But what's a couple of weeks going to matter? It's it's not gonna. Life's not going to end for a couple of weeks without it. So there's plenty to watch there as it is. There's plenty of other sources to watch wrestling. Just suck it up for a couple of weeks. But as I said, we're in the world now where people just like to complain for the sake of complaining. Thank you very much for the follow there, D Harding 88. Why did that not come up on? Fuck? Did that come up on screen? Because it didn't come up for me. Yeah, exactly. You just need some time. Can Pineapple and I become a tag team on this game? Why not? Oh, you didn't know. Your ass better call somebody. Um, Kind of confused why that didn't work. Twitch wanted me to change over to Twitch overlays, and ever since I have, I've had issues with it. Oh, we just hit 100 messages for the stream so far. Thank you very much. Kicking goals. Still confused. Why is this not working? Why you do this to me, Twitch? There we go. Maybe we could use Duke in the storyline. Maybe he could be the one that comes out and does an interruption, and that's what sets up the firm. Yeah, there we go. Now we're thinking. Next show is in 3 days' time. So we're nearly there. Where are we? Here. Modify this booking. Scripted. Don't want to be the victor. That's still the same. Cheap finish. Let's remove that. Let's then go. The end is going to be officially in your last pack. Good shit. It's about time. Considering you told me that it was your last pack last year. I got to use it once while I can. But no, your last pack was meant to be, I swear it was like 2 months ago now. Outside into... Oh, I can't do it yet. I got to wait to sign Duke. I'm going to wait for him to be signed. Even though Jack never had a match. Yeah, because you stopped training in Numpty. Let's advance this to the show. Then we can add the rest of the stuff in the booking, and then we can just go ahead with it. Gonna be real for a second. Here we go. We're getting a Jack Mayhem promo. Look, it hurts everyone's joints, mate. It's a shit business to be in. It hurts. Everyone's like it's fake and stuff, but mate, it sucks. My back is absolutely cooked. Like, I played golf today, and my back at the moment, I got stuck on the couch before for ages because I was like, I can't move. So yeah. It is fun, but it's also very demanding, and it's very painful sometimes, and injuries happen more than people would realise, and you're always waking up with bumps and bruises, and it's just part of being in the biz, I guess, but it can be painful. Ask Pineapple. She rolls her ankle like once a week. Yuya Okada. Yeah, nah, that's so true. Was it yeah or nah? Start calling you Carl Barron. Get used to the bumps and all, but I just let the outside shit get to me. Yeah, you do get used to it. I don't know. It's the same thing for me to a degree. Sometimes I let the bullshit that makes the wrestling side of things not fun. The politics that come along with wrestling is what ruins it for me. But it is what it is. Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, right? Like, everyone's life's different, and what's important to people are different too, right? So you don't want to... it gets to a point where it doesn't bring you peace, then it's sort of... Sometimes you gotta let things go, or take breaks from things. Well, here's a funny see you next Tuesday, so I'll take that. Yeah, this guy right here. The see you next Tuesday. You want to hear a joke I heard today? It goes hand in hand with playing golf, but I don't care if you want to hear it or not, you're going to hear it anyway, so... 3 golf clubs walk into a bar. The first one's a 9-iron. He goes up to the bar, he's like, can I have a whiskey? The bartender gives him a whiskey. The second club comes in, and it's a pitching wedge. And he's like, "Oh, can I have a whiskey as well?" And the bartender's like, "All right, here, have a whiskey." The third club walks in and he's like, "Oh, can I have a water?" And the bartender's like, "A water? The other two guys, the other two clubs here have had whiskey. Why do you only want a water?" And the club replies, "I'm the driver." uh, that's as good as my joke gets today. I should put the dad joke redeem back on there. Oh, sorry, I won't do my decisions. View. Chase has agreed. You're lucky. View. Pros and cons of the Raging Bull. Standard gimmick, not suitable to be used for a face. That's fine because he's a heel. Why don't frogs have cars? Because they get towed. Towed. Get it? Ah. What a banger of a song, by the way. Can be penalised for losing to a gimmick, cartoonish gimmick. Okay. It's fine. Hurry up, Malachi. Get back to me, mate. Yeah. Real you gets told off because of game use decisions. Bitten by something. My wrist is really injured, bloody itchy. Why did Kevin Nash cross the road? I don't know. It's got to have something to do with ACLs or something like that, hasn't it? He didn't. He already tore his quad stepping off the curb. There we go. Told you had to do something with his knees. Well played. Should I chuck the dad jokes redeems back on? Think it'd be worth it. People use it. I'd say they would. I used to use it all the time, so. Tell us. Drop it in the chat. Tell us what your all-time favourite dad joke is. Alright, tonight is the night. After tonight, we could be in 200 grand of debt. Malachi, has he accepted or is he agreed terms? Lucky. You got a good one? Oh, here we go. Don't talk it up. Come on, if it's going to be terrible. Let's progress to the show. Wayne, the Maniac, Matai. It's a dark one? Well, as long as it's not too dark where you're going to get my Twitch banned. Alright, it's time for ACW Rise to Glory 2025. I don't know why we have that tab, because I'm not giving anyone the night off. What's a 4 case in golf? What? Is that where you like yell 4 like 4 times, or? Case cast. What's a forecast in golf? Goddamn autocorrect. I don't know. What is a forecast in golf? Now I'm lost. I don't know if you're trying to say cast or case. Still a show. Kits to win the match to be stripped before the match to end with a clean, decisive finish. Sorry, that's not just crawling on my leg. Case, you've lost me. It's too many cases, too many casts in the chat now. I legit mean cast. Are you actually asking what a forecast is in golf? Because the forecast isn't in golf, it's forecast is the weather. I think that's what the joke was meant to be. I think. Because in golf, it's just four. Like, if you hit a shot and it goes and slices to the side and it's going to go hit someone, then you yell four. But there's no such thing as a forecast that I know of. Storytelling, Victor Rex got out for great about the match and clean decisive finish. Should end the match and will be painful. Yes, so the hype package then goes in next. So that's the, so we've got that. I reckon we'll put this match next. Well, I once hit myself with my own ball. How did you hit yourself with your own ball? Did you like hit it into a tree and it bounced back at you or something? Give Gino the spot. Regular match. Kaito Victor. So what do we got here? What's our match style? We've already got it down as scripted. Just gonna be clean win. I chipped the side of the ball and it went into the side of my leg. It's a fair effort to do it that way though, because usually you'd be slicing it out further, and then hit it back inside. I mean, that's a fair effort. We just want it clean. I don't want anything crazy. Would you mind checking my golf scorecard for me? Do you actually play golf? I don't know if this is still jokes now or if you're being serious. Seems like I'm missing a number. Yours. Smooth. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. What have we gone so far? It's not been added this year. We're getting there. Yeah, we know. Okay. Please, no one's unhappy, so that's good. That's fine. The Riz. Add an angle. So let's do an interview. I'm gonna just start scripting everything in the moment, so. Are you looking for the fairway? Because you're letting me take you to dinner's the only fairway this evening can end. I thought you said you were done. You should just. I'm using that next time. Next weekend. There you go. Hon's delivering the goods. Backstage interview. It's live. It's going to be serious, which, whether that person does serious or not, who knows. Matt Hater being interviewed. And I don't want to do that. Championship in tonight's main event. There's nothing really to add to this. Put that segment in there. I was done with jokes. I'm being serious. I mean, the only pickup line I can think of, hey, do you like playing pool? Because I could sink my balls into you. Wow, that's pretty straightforward. What's your conversion rate with that one? I'm gonna go with like a 0%. But I could be wrong. You could be smashing it with that, maybe. You've never used it for good reason. It's probably a good idea. I can get it again. Alright. Regular match. Crazy Victor, that seems about right. We'll add as a technical masterpiece. Both of those should be able to do a decent technical match. Saying that, that's just based on what I'm talking about in real life. It might not be based on that in the game. Tad is getting cheated, brother. Oops, only threw me texture off. Let's see if they let me put Cole in the ring. They might have a bit of a sook about that, but whatever. Mana can go again. Experience. Yeah, I'll put Mana in that position again. Hulk wouldn't let a girl over him, I'm sure. Screwed Hulk. Thought that would be the case about calling in the ring, but whatever. So let's not call it in the ring. Let's just go back to a script then. Slater and Slex can go next. It's probably not a good position to put this on the card, to be honest with you, but let's just book it there for the moment. We can adjust this around after. Now we can change this as well. Duke is now signed. So storytelling, Victor, match scripted beforehand. Match ends with a cheap finish. We wanted to then put in a... Where are we? External involvement. Duke Marshall. No, I don't want to get attacked. I want any virus to get attacked. It doesn't make sense if I'm getting attacked. No, we won't leave. We'll leave that. What do I miss? Michaels and I believe management planned on a 3-match series where they'd trade wins. Hogan probably said he would do the one even born again. Sean still had the old school HBQ attitude in him. Okay, I'm gonna go chain some of this pack of 6. Jesus. Enjoy it while it lasts. Advanced storyline. Alright. Oops, I've already done that. Okay, that's fine. Stuff. No, we don't want Nick, we want Josh. Penny hasn't done too much, so she can have that there. Book segments. Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. Who have we not used? Exclude already booked. Ace isn't in anything. Fine for this show. Face. We do a tag match maybe. We've got Edward as a heel, and we could do Dusk and Gino in a tag, I suppose. Or we could do Basso and Dusk in it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Can I add Thomas the Tank Engine? I'm not adding Thomas the Tank Engine. Segment. Stoked and Baroque versus Basso and Dusk. That's ingenious. You could, if you wanted to, you could, right? You could add them in as much as you wanted. But I ain't doing it, brother. So, Basso and Dusk. I'm spending way too much on this show. And it's gonna do me bad. But I'm trying to do more so that we've got some good ratings, hopefully. Teams, add new team. Let's do that straight away. Stoked and Baroque, Chase, Malachi, Permanent. We've been watching nothing but Thomas lately. 2 years old loves that. I swear that every kid loves Thomas the Tank Engine. It was one of my favorite shows when I was growing up as well. And it's been around for so long. The old intro was so much better than the new one, though. And I don't know about these, the new... Thank you so much for the follow there, Andy Herzog. If I said that right, hopefully. If not, tell me how you say it, and I apologise. I had the VHS tapes. I used to just watch it on ABC back in the day, I think. But yeah, Thomas was a banger. I remember. Obviously, it'll be different again now, but from when I watched it when I was younger to when my son Connor was watching it was so much different. And like they upped the graphics and stuff like that, and they changed the theme, and it wasn't as good. Because unimportant in ATW. Well, just relax. Yeah, they ruined it. Ringo Starr did it awesome on it. I don't remember seeing Ringo Starr on it or voiced over. So let's leave that for the moment. So save them. Feel like the victor needs to be. I will give it to Chase. I can't do. Anyway, so that's the victor. The loser, Dusk can take the pin. They can work the crowd. They're going to be the show starter. Ringo was like, this shit ain't going to sell. Then the next minute, it was like, well, shit. Yeah. Thomas the Tank Engine was the shit back in the day. What was the other one that I used to love? The short show. Was it Brum or Brum? Wow, what was the toys one? What was that called? That was can't think of it. It's like a toys one that had like I think it was like an elephant and like the monster truck. Just living back in life here. What are we doing? So we've worked the crowd on that one. That's fine. We don't need late edition. We don't need anything like that. Script it so they don't fuck it. It's going to be a clean win. With me or what? I don't know. We got a bunch of Asian ads. Do you know what stops ads? Subbing. Nah, I'm joking. You don't need to do that. Or if you want to go for it. I think we should do introduction of Stoked and Broke. Script it. Intro, as I said, I'm doing these video ones again and probably actually we'll do it as an interview, right? Comedy, because they're comedic. Or yeah, we'll leave that. Both being interviewed. Can we add anything here? We don't have any story lines yet. Nope, nothing to add. Staff, we'll give Mana the treatment because he's the better one. Hopefully we can really give them a intro. So where are we at the moment? So we've got 10 segments, 99 minutes. We're in the allowed time that we need. Fans are expecting a match, 80% matches. Currently at 95%, but we're not going to get penalised for that, so that's fine. We could put another angle in here somewhere. Probably do another interview here about the main event. I'll leave it. It can be improvised and see how it goes. Three minutes backstage interview live. It's making me a jerk because he's not attacking anyone. He's being interviewed, so we can still add that. I really hate that. You press there and it acts like a button. Let's move that up to there. Now this match here, I think that needs to go up a little bit. Wish you could add like an intermission in here as well, but it's not a thing. Maybe we start the show with that? Probably not. I don't think this is going to work very well, to be honest with you, but let's add segment in pre-show. I haven't done pre-show segments or anything like that yet. Or maybe we'll add a post-show one in. No, we can't do that. I've already got the interview with Kit. Nah, fuck it. You know what? Let's just run this and see what happens and go from there. Everything else is alright. There's no issues. We don't have anyone unhappy. What's this placement mode? Oops. Oh, it's just that. Oh, that's a lot easier. I'm gonna leave that on for next time. No worries, Con. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you. If you don't already follow Con also does stream. Make sure you give him a follow. Let's start the show. We'll see what happens. All right. Show has started. Only got 42 people. Back to Jiu-Jitsu on Monday, so I want to get well rested for that. That's fair enough. Alright, so we have a debut. The Dirt Poor Luchador gimmick. It's got an initial rating of great, so that's good. Fully Slick gimmick has got an initial rating of poor. Segment rating 24 though, so that's alright. Crowd heat simmering. Mana didn't do well as the road agent, and the angle was put together poorly, so that's not good. Alright, match number 1. In about that, a decent wrestling, but little heat. Stoke and Broke defeated Basso and Dusk in 10:30 when Chase, Magnum, Pin Edward Dusk with a double coast to coast. Match was designed to work the crowd. Edward Dusk was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's performance. Come on, Dusky, what are you doing, mate? Wrestling rating 29, crowd rating wasn't very good. Segment was 25, 19 for Dusk, 30 for Basso, 31 for Chase, and 35 for Malachi. Malachi takes the cake for best performance. Chase was off his game. Chris Basso and Lewis didn't really work as a team. The timing was all over the place, and Nick didn't do a very good well as the road agent. The dirt sheet. Bonus for being... So we've got all bonuses there. Chris Basslow was penalised for being unable to use Spinal Impact move. Penalised for an awful gimmick. Yeah, right. Okay, well, segment rating was 25, so that's not too bad. Alright, so in about that, a decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat. Joe Monday defeated Andy Virus in 12:25, but Andy Virus was counted out after being attacked by Duke Marshall. Match was designed to tell a specific story. Crowd heat at the end is hot and rising, so that's good. Wrestling rating 32. I think that's the highest we've got so far, with a crowd rating of 6 and a segment rating of 26. In-ring performance of 21 for me and 43 for Antivirus. So what we're doing is we're doing well. We're getting Antivirus over. There's advanced for the segment and gained heat. The Jimmy King storyline idea was developed and was a success. Sick. Penny Lane didn't do well as a road agent. Josh was awful as a referee, which hurt the match. This match got the crowd hotter, and the Antivirus is getting better at his gimmick. So that's a pretty good segment, to be honest with you. Happy with that. Next one here, in an average 3-minute interview that took place backstage, we saw an interview with Kit. Kit clearly enjoyed having the freedom to go off script and performed well, so that was good. So we know that it works well for Kit to not be scripted, so that's good. Penny Lane, though, isn't doing well as a road agent, so that's not great. But the segment rating of 20 was still decent. Oh. So it's not all bad, really. So the wrestling rating was 27, crowd rating 13, the segment rating was 14, though. So in a decent match, Slater drew with Flex in 14 minutes from the time that it expired. Everything about the match was specifically designed to give it the epic feel in the eyes of the fans. Slater had an in-ring rating of 31. Slex had an in-ring performance of 23. Nick didn't do a good job. Josh didn't do a good job. The match suffered due to its booking. There simply wasn't enough time for the workers to create an epic match. The match needed more time, and okay, that's fair enough. But the match obviously did its job. It's got the crowd buzzing. Crowd's hot at the moment, so it's getting there. It's getting there. So far, so good. Where are we at here? So, decent match. James Gray defeated Adam Brooks by submission. The match was part of the Evolve tournament. Crowd at the end's hot, so we've still got the crowd hot. Sweet. Rating was 28. Crowd rating was 10. And segment rating was 22. James Cray had an in-ring performance of 19, which isn't great. Well, it's not bad, but it's not too bad. It's not the best. Brooksy at 36, though, so that's cool. And Mana, the road agent, badly put together. So, road agents for this aren't doing well for me at all. Interview about the chance for the title. Penny Lane didn't do well as a road agent. Got a 22 rated segment, though. The crowd is still hot. We haven't lost the crowd, so that's good. There's no comments on Hater at all. He doesn't say if he did good or bad. There we go. Hater got bonus for higher moral, bonus for great gimmick. Segment rating was penalised for the road agent work of Penny. So the road agents that I have at the moment, it's not really, it doesn't matter which one I choose, they aren't doing good for me at all. Alright, so next match, the next Evolve tournament match. About that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Kaitoa defeated Havoc in 11:46. The crowd is white hot, which that's not good being white hot yet, but we'll see what happens. Wrestling rating 34, crowd rating 10, segment rating 25. Match got the crowd hotter. Kaitoa 42 rating and 26 for Havoc. So the young guns are firing, which is great to see. Hype package before the storyline blow off. Segment rating 5, so that didn't really do its job at all. It's not looking good. It's advanced the storyline, but Penny Lane once again has gone to shit. Rating was increased. Segment rating was penalised for the road agent. So once again, the road agents aren't great. So I don't know what to do about that. It's dropped us back to very hot. So hopefully we can continue that, which it looks like we are. We're still very hot. You're back. Welcome back, Pineapple. In a decent match, Riley defeated Savannah in 10. The match was designed to tell a specific story, which is 24 rating, crowd rating 11, segment rating 20. Savannah got a rating of 32, which is good. Riley 17, which is average. Storyline has advanced, and the storyline has ended. So we've done what we needed to with that. Riley's getting better at her gimmick, which is great. Penny, once again, didn't do well, and Josh didn't do well. So I'm not sure how we fix that. Do we fire the road agents and try and find more? I guess that's all we can do, really. Savannah was penalised for holding back, being able to blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Fire Josh, fire me. So, it's going into the main event then. So, in a decent match, Kit defeated Hater in 9:50 by submission. The match was designed so that wrestlers could go out and try and steal the show. Kit makes defense number 3. Crowd ended very hot, so that's good, right? We haven't dropped below the very hot. Wrestling rating was 22, crowd rating 11, segment rating was terrible at 14 though, so that's not good. Match got the crowd buzzing though. Kit had an in-ring performance of 23 and Hater had a performance of 20. Kit sustained a broken toe. That's not good. So overall, I think this is a pretty solid show. Kit sustained a broken toe. Yay. So overall, look at this. Like that's the first time I haven't had any red here. Oh no, this isn't the part, sorry, that shows you that, but 11 segments and 102 minutes. It's good. So let's finish the show off and see how bad we did. Obviously we're going to lose money because of where we are, but the increased popularity in a region, so that's good. Show benefit from having a wide selection of angles, which is even better again. I'd like to see this number jump up from 42 people. So this is a lot better than what we've been doing. Unfortunately, the main events wasn't as good as what it could have been. The hype package wasn't as good as it could have been. And this was just poorly placed on my behalf, which I already knew before the show was probably going to happen. But there's only 3 red spots in that show, so that's the best show we've run so far. So I'm pretty happy with that. Address the locker room. So, who do we want to single out? I think we'll single out Kaitoa. On his good performance, because he was rated, I think, 42 from what I can remember. And you know what? I am going to criticize for a poor performance Penny. Kaitoa scene, please. Penny Lynn didn't seem too concerned with your speech, at least for now. Well, you better get your shit together, Penny, or I'm going to sack you. Injury review, broken toe, can be worked through, 16 days till February 21st, surgery available, unavailable. So, it's only a broken toe. If we have to, we can give him a month off anyway. Financial report is not what I want to see. Overall loss, $1,800, $1,900, pretty much. Most of that is based on the workers. Ticket sales and merchandise isn't doing great, and I honestly don't see a way out of this at the moment. But we've popped up in South Australia, which is good. So popularity's gone up a little bit. Obviously, none of this is going to go up until we get TV and stuff like that. But it's good to see that we are making some progress, albeit slow, but we're getting there. Post-show is done, so I'm happy with that show. Yeah, we're still losing money, but I'm still happy with it. What was your thoughts on the show? What do you think we could have done better? Obviously, I know that the placement of the Slex and Slater match was poor, and it probably should have just withdrawn off the show, to be honest with you, and put something else there. It was used as it was pretty much of a throwaway match when it could have been built with something special. But that's alright. It is what it is. I'm just happy to see the popularity went up. Saying that, as I said, I do not know what the cutoff is for being so much in debt. What have they said about it? Peter's been it was not bad given the company is so small. It's the same thing they say every bloody time. That's alright. So we're now nearly in $200,000 in debt. I'm not sure how we fix where we're at. Hit injured. Yes, we know he's broken toe. We'd like to take a few weeks to heal, but he shouldn't miss any dates because of it. Sweet. So, that's good. So when's the next show? The next show is in 9 days. So I think the Evolve shows I'm just going to start doing a little bit less of. Obviously, let's make sure this is counted as sweet. So the final is Kaitoa versus James Cray. Which we know, which is good. So we can pre-book that match ready for the show. Jimmy Cray versus Kaitoa. Now, I was just going to book this to be James Cray as the Evolve champion as well. So it's very similar to real life. But I think if we look at sort of the... I haven't had any match issues, that's fine. But if we look at momentum-wise, Kaito's got the momentum. So I feel like we're going to make him the first champion. So that's what we are going to do. This is going to be... spectacle. Let's probably just do a show so the crowd can eat these. Let's do that. Let's go steal the show. They are going to be the main event because it is for the title. So, as I said, if we go, it's the same as an all-out match if you do that. But we'll add it on there anyway. It's going to be a clean finish because it's the tournament final. Special extras, allow that. Allow that. Yeah, there we go, we've got that. So that's pre-book. That's the main event. I should have. So that's that. We'll do a tag match. So we need to come back here for a second and then go teams, add a new team. Actually, no, we won't do... Will we? Should we? No, we won't add it yet. We won't. So where's our storylines? So we've only got the two running at the moment. They're both extremely hot, which is great. What do we want to do? We should probably start another storyline in here somewhere. What have we got roster-wise, and what have we been doing? We sort of need to pay off this Ace and Brooksy storyline. And I know it says that it's hot, but we haven't done anything with them since here. So last show we didn't do anything. Really, I should have maybe had Ace cost Brooksy that match to continue it. So maybe they can just go into an angle. We won't actually do a match. Yep. Okay, 5 minutes. The location's going to be backstage, interview, pre-taped. Storyline development. No worries, Pineapple. Thank you very much for dropping in. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. Being attacked. Backstage interview, pre-taped rather. Serious at this point here. What are we looking for? Selling an injury. It's probably not going to go well because it's once again another promo, but yeah. They're not on the show. That's their little segment. So let's do another. We haven't done anything sort of outside of the box, so let's do a 2-on-1 match. 4-on-1. What are we looking for? 3-on-1. 3-on-2. 2-on-1. There it is. So we're going to do it that Antivirus wants both of us because he's the fighting face. How do we want to play this? Let's... Actually, no, let's not jump the gun here. Let's do this. And we can do it as the victor is Duke. Match is to tell the story. It's going to scripted. It's going to be cheat win. What's the tainted win? Specifies that all of the loser gets beaten. He has an excuse for the loss. No, it's a cheat win. And it's going to have outside interference. So that'll be me. And I'm going to attack. Continues to advance the storyline. That way we can then go into the next show. We could do the 2-on-1. And we could also do an angle. And we could do this one. I'll have to do this later. 2 minutes backstage interview live. Pre-book that. We could probably do that as sort of a post-show promo when we get to the event day. What other? We've only got 2 matches at this point. We'll probably give Kit the night off, so we'll probably have Kit get interviewed maybe. About his current injury. Pre-taped. Yeah, can go pretty generic, I think. It again. Pre-book that one in as well. I feel like we need to start another storyline as well. We got the 2 at the moment. This one's we're trying to wrap this one up. So, who have we got here that we can put into a storyline? I'm sure we've got plenty of people. So I think our best rated people at the moment is Antivirus and Klatoa. Like we should put Down Under into a program with someone. Very good for his Master Mayhem gimmick. Why is he here? That's probably why he's getting struggled. His last turn very recent, so a change would definitely be effective now. There's no turn currently prepared. I just don't know why he's a referee and he's listed heel. Seems silly. What was that? It is. Anyway. Sort of well known. Works show stealer. Gimmick is poor. Well known. Recognizable. Please. I've got these decent people here that I'm not even using, so I should probably start putting them to storylines. I have to start using selects a little bit more. Advance 5 days. A bit closer to the event. Really wish we could get some better road agents. Don't really see that happening, unfortunately. Seems that all the road agents that are local to the Oceania scene are terrible. Every match is getting a bad rating from them, so I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm not sure what to do about Josh as a referee, because every match he referees, he gets a bad rating as well. So there are a couple of things there that are a bit of an issue that I'm not sure how to fix, or even if it can be fixed. Yeah, happy with the progress of the last show. As I said, only 3 of the segments were red, so that's good. But those other couple of things are an issue, and I'm not sure where to go about that. I don't know if I should try hiring a different road agent and see if that works, but there's not. As I said, because we're in Oceania, there's not a lot to choose from. I also don't know what the cutoff point is money-wise. Like, because we're bleeding cash, and that doesn't look like that's going to stop anytime soon. Even though I'd like it to, it's not looking very promising at all. So that's, yeah. Obviously, once we grow bigger, which I think's the other issue being Oceania, I don't think that's going to happen. Yes, we're slowly getting points in South Australia where we are, so that's good. But until we get to that next rating or that next size, and then we can get a TV deal, I think it's just going to be a hard slog for a little bit. But as long as we don't get cut off with being too much in debt, then I'm here for the long haul. Warm in this room. I don't know if it's actually that warm or if the sunburn's just making me hotter than I am. If you're new to the channel, then you can also put exclamation Discord into the chat. It'll give you the Discord link, so you can join the Discord and keep up to date with the live when we go live. We've also got the wrestling channel there. We've got a couple other channels that you can add to if you like. It is pretty small. We are trying to grow it, so I think we're only at like 50 users at the moment. So the more that we get in there, the better. Try and build that community up, especially around the TEW games as well. Talk some wrestling. I've also started the channel up for wrestling so that you can go in there and talk about anything wrestling that you like. Whether you're a WWE fan, an AEW fan, or an independent wrestling fan, everyone's welcome. Obviously, the most exciting thing at the moment is Netflix getting WWE. Some people are liking it, some people aren't. It's taking some time for them to update the catalogue, which is fine in my opinion. I know some people aren't that happy with it, but that's all good. We also run a wrestling company in Adelaide, which is why we are using Adelaide Championship Wrestling. So this is our Adelaide company, and sort of use some of the wrestlers that we've got, and starting to venture out now and use a couple of other wrestlers from around the country and the state as well. And that's why I think it's going to take a bit longer for us to grow, because of said where we are. I'm also open for anyone that's got any tips out there as well. So if there's anything that you know that helps improve the game, then I'm happy to hear it. Backseating is definitely allowed in this channel. We're all here for fun. And if it is the first time for you being there, let us know. Let us know how you come across the channel. If it was just in the TEW category that you found us. Or if you're happy just lurking in the background, you can do that too. I'm happy for you just to sit and watch. I appreciate you being here regardless. It does take a while to progress for me though, so. I do want to improve my computer soon and get it upgraded. It's not that bad of a computer as it is, but I want to get something a little bit quicker. I also know that my son wants to steal my PC, so good excuse to get a new PC for myself, and then he can take this one. What have we been streaming for so far? 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think I'm going to start capping these TEW streams to probably 3 hours max. Otherwise it takes a little bit, especially when I'm dual streaming to YouTube as well. If they're too long, then it makes it a bit hard. As always, song requests are on, so if you do want to put any songs in the list, feel free to. Alright, so we have extended. So what are we? We're over 204,000 in debt now. Yeah, let's go. Next Evolve show is in 4 days. Where are we at? Strictly enforced, yes. Soldiers divisions, no. Is there anything here that we can update? So have a look. Now we're looking backstage. Everything's looking good. Savannah Summers and Izzy Shaw is getting on well. Notable relationships. Erica Reid is dating Down Under now. That's interesting. Mildly positive influence. So we don't have any negatives at this point, so that's good. Happy with that. So things are looking good. Contract overview. Antivirus has only got 53 days left of his. 170. I reckon I'm going to get rid of Gino. Because I don't use him. Saying that, he might be the only color commentator I have. I don't know, Trent can do color. Can Nick do? Nick's got all of them as well. So maybe do we drop off Andy Queen? What's his skills? Play-by-play 46 to 64. It's only up to 18 on color. What's Trent at? $36 to 54. I think Nick is exactly the same. 48. Oh, Nick's a bit higher actually. 48 to 66. So he's definitely better at the play-by-play. So maybe what we'll do then is commentary team. We will change Andy Coin to Gino. Save that, and maybe we will take Andy Coin off our books, I reckon. So, roster. I don't know if it's just easy to be able to just get rid of them, but and how? I don't know. I've never fired anyone yet, so talk to work. No, it's not there. It's not that. Contract maybe? Here we go. Then the handshake deal. Handshake 170 per show. Saying that, if I don't use him, he's not going to cost me anything, so might as well just keep him there. I don't have to really get rid of him if he's not costing me anything. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So show history. If we go back to this one here. Show rating 19, attendance 42. Is it the finance? We've got any finance tab here? Finance. It's not good. Can we see workers? Basic pay, bonuses and perks. What's the bonuses and perks? 450. Oh, hang on a second. Financial estimates. $1,000 per month. Maybe if we go not investments yet. Production values, set entrance ways, install screens of videos, quality, ring barriers, custom, blah blah blah. Volunteers was fine. Broadcast got your main in-house crew to shoot or edit shows. Cost 7,500 per month. But the advantage is there is no per night show costs involved. I don't really care about musicians, to be honest with you. That can go to level 1. Let's bring that down a little bit. 500 per night. Employee, blah blah blah, get garage noise, so that'll do. So we'll leave that at that. we'll do that for the moment. Let's finish this show. Everyone's everyone's just over enough. It's over. Not enough star quality. So there's no one really here that's charismatic, just over enough. Cartel's got 2 green. So still a bit of work to do there. Advance to the show day. I think I've only booked 2 matches, so which isn't great. What's up, Purple Sang? How are you? What is cracking, my dude? Happy New Year. Hopefully you had a good New Year's. A little in my feelings, but just got a little bit going on. Hopefully everything's alright, mate. Got a little drunky drunk? Did better than me then. We didn't, well, did I get drunky drunk? No, not really. I had a few drinks, but I didn't really get drunk, so it was, we just chilled out at home, which is good. Watched the ABC fireworks in Sydney and Robbie Williams, and that was about it for us. Nice and quiet and chilled one, but exactly how we wanted it this year, so it's good. There's about 5 Long Islands, 3 or so shots deep within about 1.5 hours. So you got the old school. I drank too much too quickly, and then it all hits you like a ton of bricks. And there's no chance of stopping it once that happens. I've been there many times, and it's not a great feeling because you're fine 1 second, and then the next moment you're on the floor. So definitely know that feeling. High tolerance until the walls of Jericho's fall down on you. So that's a great analogy to use. I like it. It's been a right start to the year for me, though. It's been pretty chilled. I'm still on holidays at the moment, so went and played some golf with the lads today. That's why I got a little bit sunburnt. I thought I didn't, but I did. A bit red in the face, and I had 18 holes at Sterling, so I'm pretty knackered, to be honest with you. How's the day job treating you? Day job can suck a wang wang. I really don't want to go back to it, to be honest with you. I don't really enjoy my day job at the moment. The part of my job where I'm at, and I don't want to do it. So, but I got to make that moolah somehow. Golf beats the day job. Golf does beat the day job. It was good fun. So, hired the carts and went out with 3 other mates and had a couple of drinky poos on the golf course, and hit some balls and now I have a sore back, but that's all good. I've only been there 4 months. I think you said last time you were in that you're doing bar work. Is that right? Yeah, I think bar work would be tough, dealing with a bunch of drunk idiots all the time, and then the hours I don't think would be great either. Do you have to, are you working nights, obviously? Well, not obviously, but I'm assuming that would be what you're doing, working nights? I try to look at it as not a sort of full year for me. I just like to try and live in the moment a little bit. I find a lot of people will go, oh, 2024 was shit and 2025 will be better and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And that's one way to look at it. Or you could just look at it as that you've had a shit moment or a shit month and then you just try and move along. So I try not to dwell too much on what it was. I try and say that it was a moment in time and then you can improve it or you can dwell on it, but each to their own. Working nights, paying for parking, paying way more on fuel. Yeah, that's not good if you're paying parking, especially in the city. It's terrible. I'm going to tell you a hack potentially. If it's in the city, do you park in Wilson's? Alright. I'm going to tell this on stream. And I probably shouldn't because they'll patch it eventually, alright? But this is what you do, okay? I can get it down lower than that for you if you like. So this is what I do, which is not very often that I go to the city anymore. But what you do, right, is that you have your debit card obviously linked to your Wilson's app. So what you do is when you drive in, you tap your debit card or credit card, whatever you want to use, to enter the car park. So usually overnight, I think if you book online or later at night, if you book online on the Wilson app, I think it's like $5 an hour or something like that. So you need to make sure two things, right? That your debit card is listed on your Wilson app and that your debit card expiry date is actually up to date. If it's slightly off, you will get double charged. And it's only happened to me once and whatever. It doesn't really make up for all the times that I scammed them anyway. So what you do is you drive into the car park, you tap your card to get in, it'll let you in, right? So the counter starts running. You obviously know what time you finish your shift, right? So what you do is that you go on the app and then you book it for an hour period. So for instance, if you're finishing at 11 o'clock at night, right, you would say, I'm going to book it from 10:30 to 11:30. And then it gives you an extra half an hour on either side of the app as well. So when you do the booking on the app, it overrides your card that let you in earlier. So then what you do is you just pay for the hour, and then when you go out, you tap your card on there again, and you walk out or drive out, and you only pay for the hour. So that's the trick. It's been like that for like 4 or 5 years that I know of, and they've never fixed it. So that's the way around it. Now that I've said that, it'll get fixed probably shortly, and I've just shot myself in the foot because I've told a bunch of people. But yeah, that's how you do it. Their app overrides it, so there you go. You can try and save yourself a little bit more money. Alright, so what do we pre-booked? We've only pre-booked 1, 2 matches at the moment, so we need to pre-book some other stuff. Well, not pre-book, we're on show days, so we might as well just go straight to the show. No worries, happy to help where I can. Hopefully it works for you. Not hopefully, it does. I haven't been to the city for work, because I refuse to go there, but I haven't been there for 2 or 3 months, and when I went there last time, it still works. So, and I don't think they're going to update anytime soon. The only thing that I did notice is what they did is that because I was leaving at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon when I was at working in the city. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was working in the city because I had to go pick my son up from school. So what I noticed they did do is that the evening rates, it used to be from like 2 o'clock onwards. They've changed that to like 4 o'clock onwards. So most of the time I don't get that $5 parking anymore, but whatever. It is what it is. It's still a savings. Locker room incidents. Joe Money and Kaito were getting on well backstage. Their good mood was infectious and lifted everyone's spirits. Joe Money has a professional personality and is currently pleased. Look at us go. Address the locker room. We're going to do some team bonding this time. Nothing noteworthy came from it. Of course not. Yeah, bastards. Alright, so we are going to pre-book the show. We know what the main event is going to be. It's the Evolve show, so it's got to be the tournament final. Staff, Daniel Beaumont, Mana can get the main event. Not that it matters because these road agents are trash anyway. Commentary, you get Gino, Nick, and Trent. So that works for me. The title is on the line. Book that segment. This one here, let's add that to the booking sheet. We're going to do that as a post-show promo. Because I haven't done one yet. I'm going to try that. We will do... Let's just add these in anyway, because... Penny can do that segment. Let's add these. We'll just shuffle them around after. That's fine. Book segment. So let's get rid of that pre-booking stuff now. This placement stuff is a lot better anyway. So that's post-show. So that's fine. That's good. So Evolve Tournament Final. I wonder if we can get some more time in this. No, we cannot. Rightio, that's fine. Major issues. I know we don't have enough stuff going on. That's fine. We'll get there. Everyone's still happy. No one's grumpy, so that's fine. Let's add another match. 2v2. So we know that Izzy and Savannah are getting along well, so we're going to tag them. I think we've done this match once before, but that's fine. Actually, no, what we're going to do, we're going to do them versus Stoked and Broke for something different. An intergender tag match. Something a little bit different. Penny on that one. We don't have any titles. Victor, loser. We're probably going to have this to start the show off, so let's try and lift the crowd from the start. We'll have to script that, so make sure it's fine. Pinfall finish. As I said, it's going to be the first match on the card, so it doesn't need to be overbooked too much. So that's fine. So what about 3 matches and 3 angles at this stage? So fans are expecting shows 80% matches, currently at 82, so that's alright. We're sitting where we need to be so far. Let's add another match. We've got a tag match in there, so we'll do another singles match. Get rid of the already booked. So what we wanted to do is that we want to go back from here for a second. Let's go back from here for a second. Let's get a local worker in. So we need a local heal worker that I don't really care too much about. No, I don't even want to use that name in my show at all. This doesn't tell you if they heal or if I suppose when you hire them, we're going to put them in. Ah, I forgot I'd sign. Haven't signed him yet. Have to sign him to my show. Let's go that one. Negotiate as a heal. You'll be whatever I want you to be. Cool. I think we've got that one through. So gonna do this as a enhancement match. Josh, Nick, shouldn't really need too much about that because it's pretty straightforward. Add that. This match is literally going to be, I don't know if you can put it storytelling really. We'll do that anyway because we want it to be a dominating burial. He called in the ring because it's just going to be short. Clean win, pinfall finish. That's all we want. It's a squash match just to hopefully make Slacks look good. I don't know if it's going to work that way, but that's what we're going to try. I'll change that you're getting buried on there. That is all I'm changing, mate. Suck it up. Okay. Okay, Nick, if that's what you reckon, they're going to struggle to be caught in the ring, let's script it then. What's our major issues at the moment? Doesn't say anything. We just haven't hit enough time, that's what it is. Okay. That's okay, we're still working, relax. Add segment. Selects the promo will say. He can improvise all he wants. Only needs 2 minutes to do this. It's going to be in the ring. Do it angle live. Character development. Selects cutting a promo stating his intentions coming for the ACW Championship. I'm not going to say that. Putting the roster on notice. So this, oops, swap. No. It's not what we want. Okay, I'm just going to move that back because that's not working the way I thought it was. Let's move that above that one so it's after the match. This one needs to go back down because that is the opener. What do you get? We're at 53 minutes at the moment, so we need a little bit more yet. So let's go another matchy poo. So we should probably continue. Oh no, we've got me involved with the antivirus and Duke Marshall match, so we don't need to continue me. Can't remember what we've got now. So Cray vs Kaitoa, we got the Ace and a Brooks attack, so we don't need to put them in a match. Kit's got his interview about his injury. Go a Slater versus Ugg match. I can go 13 minutes. Staff should be all good. Put Mana back there. Victor Slater. The match will be to work the crowd. Open match. It'll be a clean win. That's all we need to put in there, I think. So we want that to go up. 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 I think that's what we'll do for this show. I think we'll keep it nice and short, because we're not making enough money as it is. What have we got storylines wise? Only those two. We're about to finish the Brooks and Ace one. That'll do for the moment. Let's just hit this show, I reckon. In a decent match, Stockton Broke defeated Izzy Shore and Savannah Summers in 10 minutes. Malachi Slick pinned Izzy Shore with a double coast to coast. The match was designed to lift the crowd. They're simmering. Rating 31 for the wrestling. Crowd rating was 8. Segment rating was 24. In-ring performances, 32 for Savannah, 24 for Izzy, 35 for Kai, and 33 for Chase. Savannah seemed off her game. Penny didn't do well. This match got the show off to a strong start. Malachi Slick is getting better at his gimmick, so that's good. Good start to the show. I'm happy with that. This isn't looking as good. Wrestling rating, crowd heat at the end, disinterested. Okay. Extremely short match, Slex defeated Brandon back. So this obviously hasn't worked as well as I thought it was. I wanted to try and build Slex up. Rating for 20, crowd 974. Big Savage and Dude. Josh, match brought the crowd down, which is not what it was aimed for, but it is what it is. Slex settings entry putting the roster on notice. Same got 24, so that's alright. Alright, Bash had good wrestling but didn't have much heat. Duke Marshall defeated Antivirus in 10 minutes by disqualification. The match was designed to tell a specific story. During the match, we also had Joe Money running and attacking Antivirus. Antivirus 36, Duke 30. Brooks Ace storyline has automatically advanced for this segment. Oh, I must have accidentally clicked that and not put that in there. Anyway. Monday Antivirus is done. Mana's not done a good job, and the match got the crowd interested again. So that's good. We got some interest back. Part 1, average 5-minute promo, blah, blah, blah. The rating got 21. Rating 25, 21. Brooks A-Star has advanced, so that's good. Once again, it said that the road agent has done a shit job. The crowd's warming up, so that's good. Decent match. Damage Slater defeated Caveman Arg by submission. The match was designed to work the crowd. Wrestling rating 30, crowd rating 12, segment rating 29, so this is a good one by the looks of it. 39-22, Caveman was really off his game though. Slater and Caveman Arg don't seem to click and made it for an awkward bout. That's not good. Mine didn't do a good job, but working the crowd, this match started to get the fans responding. Okay, so we're getting there. In a poor 2-minute pre-tape interview that took place backstage, we saw an interview with Kit, rating 16. Kit struggled without a script, even with multiple takes. Well, last time it was good that he didn't have a script. Anyway, whatever. Main event time, decent match. Katoa defeated James Cray by pinfall. This match was designed so the rest would go out and try and steal the show. Katoa wins the Ace Revolve Championship. James Cray in performance 18, which is quite low. Katoa 38. Match got the crowd buzzing, so we ended on Hot and Rising. In an average 2-minute interview that took place backstage, we saw Duke Marshall and Joe Mundy. Duke Marshall improvised well throughout the segment, so did Joe Mundy. Nick didn't do a good job, but we've left the crowd buzzing at the end, so I think overall that it's, for being a small show in front of 29 people, we did the right. Overall rating was 24. No popularity changes. But benefit from having a wide variety. Same thing again. We got less red here, so only 2. Unfortunately, the match that I was planning to hopefully help Slex build didn't really work. So obviously, matches to job people out don't work very well. Let's finish up for the night. So let's thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. It's the first stream of the year. I've had some fun, so I am going to I'm going to raid you over to our friend Always Ali. So thank you once again for being here. I will be back tomorrow night for our Age of Empires Friday. So we will start that at 9:30 our time. So please come along tomorrow if you are free. If you're not, that is fine. And we will see you next time. Catches. Bye.